Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, I'm still working on this trunk. I still have the view. I hope it worked out okay last time. Didn't look too bad except for my big old head getting in the way a couple of times, but I still am not 100% this is where I want to keep it. I want to figure out how to have you guys looking directly down. I just don't have the equipment for that yet. So, we're still working on that. As for the trunk parts, I did the base. So what I did is I cut a piece of chipboard. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that here. And I cut this the same size as my album. And then I measured my album and my configuration box together to get the size of the spine. And I cut 2 spines. So that way, this will go like this, and this will go like this. And there will be my trunk. And of course I boo-booed, I put the tape on the wrong side, but that's okay, I'll use that for the paper that's going on the back. And then this flap here, I'm going to do another, I don't know if I'm going to do a hinge piece or if I'm going to try to do magnets here on the album itself and just have it magnetized. Not sure how I'm doing that yet. I haven't thought that far out. So, this is where I'm at so far. So lots of thinking required, because I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully it all, comes together the way I've got it planned out upstairs. So I want to make sure that this does not move. I'm just going to glue all of this in the center. Oh, it's about time to get more Fabri-Tac. I love this glue, but man, I don't know about anyone else, but to me it kind of stinks. Does anybody else have that? It's just me. Alright, so let me start by saying Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope you guys all had a good one. We all stayed home. Hubby made everybody dinner. Nice steak dinner with, coconut shrimp, and that's what we usually like to do because it's just too crazy to try to, get out for dinner and things like that, especially when you have 4 kids. So, we just like to stay home and hang out. We ordered a new movie, something Max, and I can't remember what the name of the movie was. Apparently it was really funny because the kids were dying watching it. All I hear is laughter. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't watched it yet. I was in here working, and apparently it was hilarious. So Scarlett, I think, is out there watching it again for a second time because she loves it. And I'm gonna hold this flap up so I know exactly where to drop it. And sorta. Hopefully that's just gonna hang out right there. And while that is drying, I've come to realize I do need to paper this side, and I need to paper these. So, bear with me. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of paper on my spine because you can see all the pieces of paper that I stuck down together. So, what did I do with my papers that are going to go on here? Is the next question. Ow, that was my knee. Speaking of knee, I went and saw my new knee doctor. And our first step is physical therapy. So we're going to start with that, and then fingers crossed, everything does what it's supposed to, and I can just continue with physical therapy. The doctor's biggest concern is that I've lost a lot of muscle mass in my quad areas, which is the muscle that got torn in the accident. So we're going to play around with my quad muscles and see if we can build those back up. As long as my body doesn't get too angry about it. And go from there. Although he did give me some new medication, which is like an anti-inflammatory. And I don't know. Number one, I'm not big on medicine. I hate taking medicine. Unless I absolutely have to. I don't wanna. I'm gonna use this strip right at the top here. I don't want to move it. And I don't know, it makes me feel weird. Where am I at? 10 and 5/8. So hope you guys don't mind. You're going to have to bear with me. I got to do a couple more things of cutting because I didn't realize I was going to need to paper those pieces. 10 and 5/8. And we'll go 1 and 7/8 maybe? No, I don't want to. Well, I'd rather cut off the top of that than cut off the water, so we'll do this. And, yeah, so like I said, physical therapy, and this medication, I think I've taken it before, not 100%, I think it's pronounced tramadol, something like that. Anywho, it's supposed to be an anti-inflammatory. It's not supposed to make you drowsy or anything like that. I feel higher than a kite, which is kind of an oxymoron because I don't know what that actually feels like. And I can't say I feel drunk either because I don't know what that feels like either. But I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming, that this is what it would feel like. I feel like really dizzy and woozy and kind of nauseous feeling. So, I don't know what else I can do. Because I told him I don't want pain meds. I don't want them. You know, I've got 4 kids to take care of, and I don't have time for pain medicine, man. That's just the bottom line, and that's just the honest truth to it. I will take them, before I go to bed if I absolutely have to, but other than that, I can't. And I got some new Prima edgers, is that what they're called? This one is called Branch Bark Resist Chalk Edger. They were on clearance at Hobby Lobby, so I grabbed some. I was very excited because I want to get the whole collection of these. I love them. I just don't know about spending $80 on the whole collection. I don't know. It seems a little... Not that they're not worth it. I just can't, do that. Hopefully I can keep my head out of the camera this time. You guys got a couple sneaky shots in there last time I made a video. Okay, I think that's going to hold. So that's oh, man. You guys see what just happened? Well, if I can show the camera. Where am I going? No. This way. My ball just fell off my needle. Which is probably a bad sign, isn't it? Oh, bummerooskies. Alright, well. I'll be careful not to stab myself. I don't know when the last tetanus shot was. And of course it's clogged. Well, this should be fun. How do I... So that's what happened to my last one, and I ended up stabbing myself with it. And then I went to kind of panic mode, because like I said, I don't know when my last tetanus shot was. And I don't want to die by crafting. It's not in my game plan. Okay. So, sorry guys, I'm probably going to be really mellow right now because I'm like I said, I'm really like dizzy and woozy, and I hate that feeling, but I really want to get this done because I've been itching to do it, but I don't want to do it off camera because then I'll feel bad for not doing it with you guys. And now this project's over, I don't know what I'm doing next. I have a lot of stuff that I want, like, that I have game planned in my head to do. Like, oh, I almost did it. Almost stabbed myself. So glad I was off camera for that. I have, like, these 2 theater masks that I really want to get done because they're creeping me out. I'll have to show them to you guys because they're, I don't know. Oh, and I almost glued that upside down. That would be bad. Why is my phone going off at 1 o'clock in the morning? Sorry. I was not expecting that at all. My phone never goes off at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because it's really late. Really late. Why I decided to do my video late today, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't actually plan on doing one, but I got too antsy. And I wanted to do this with you guys. So, speaking of, like, my dad and I are not really, on, like, speaking terms right now. He's still really upset that I moved to Arizona. And, sorry, oh, that was my face. He's having, like, I love my dad to pieces, but he's having, like, abandonment issues right now. He thinks I abandoned him. And he's 60 years old. I think he's okay. You know, I'm pretty sure he can live without me. He doesn't seem to think so. I think he's got it under control. So, oh, apparently my son is awake still too. Awesome. So, anywho, he decided to text me at 6 o'clock this morning to wish me a happy Valentine's Day. I'm thinking to myself, Dad, it's 6 o'clock here. It is 1 o'clock there. What are you doing? Like, I understand he had to take his wife to work, but really? I was sleeping. So, is my head's in the way, isn't it? I'm gonna go 9, 7/8. Oh. So I'm gonna go 9 and 7/8 on this one. So yeah, that was like, I didn't know whether to kiss my dad or punch him in the face. I was pretty upset. I was like, really? Go to bed, man. That's a whole nother, like, we all talked about my mom already. My dad is a whole nother story. On a whole different level. Oh, I had a very fun childhood. I'll just say that much. Like I said, it wasn't, like, a bad one. It could have been way worse. I know, you know, a lot of children had it way worse. It just sounds really bad when I talk about it. So, like I said, my dad's acting really butthurt with me lately because, you know, I abandoned him. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm listening to my little ones are arguing about something. I don't know what they're talking about. I can hear Scarlett telling Jonah what to do, though. She's the bossy one in the house. And I think all the kids who live here know it. They just let her be boss. What are you doing, Scarlett? What, Mom? What are you doing?
Jonah is watching the movie with me now.
Oh, he is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you trying to get him to the part he hasn't seen yet, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't know what was going on out there. I'm going to go 1.5 by... this is not good. Okay, so I glued the outer case to the book before I got my measurements. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to go 3. You guys remember that for me. 3 by 1.5. I definitely want this little scene right here. So I'm going to chop that out. And it's only 1.5, so I don't get that much. Okay. One and a half by 3. It's amazing how much I remember stuff when I tell you guys to remember it for me. Isn't that awesome how that works? Oh, so now I have, doctor's appointments that I'm just all over the place that are crazy. And I am so not one for seeing doctors either. But I do have to admit, coming out here to Arizona has kind of opened up my eyes. Not that I'm saying Vegas is bad. I was born and raised there and I'm still alive, so they must have done something right. But, like, coming out here, I've had, I need dental work done. Now, back in Vegas, I was told I need X amount of root canals, and I need this, and I need that, and this needs to be done, and that needs... All these technical terms, I kind of stopped listening and just tell them, okay, do what you need to do, and we'll move on from there. I come out here, and the dentist is looking at me, and he's like, yeah, it's really not that bad. I don't know what she was talking about, but I'm glad that you didn't let her do what she had planned, because number 1, you'd have been out a lot of money, and number 2, you'd been in a lot of pain. Great. And then, also in Vegas, I was told that I was going to have knee surgeries. This doctor looked at me and said, yeah, it's possible, but not likely. Physical therapy should be able to do its thing. Not that I'm going to be, bench pressing what I used to. Because, as weird as this may be, I used to want to be a bodybuilder. Not to do, like, competitions and things like that. Nothing like that. I just wanted to get in really good shape, and then I wanted to become a personal trainer. I wanted to help women like me who were too afraid to go to the gym because of what everybody else would think. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to be that personal trainer that people felt comfortable enough to come to, that, I could help them on their journey.
Mom.
So, what, dear?
Is there presents on birthdays?
Yes. Sometimes. Why?
Because I wanted to know if there's presents on birthdays.
Don't you get presents on your birthday?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up.
Mom?
Yes.
After her birthday, is it my birthday?
Your birthday is... Well, no, technically Daddy's is next, but out of the children, you're next.
Oh.
I'm sorry, was that disappointing?
No. Mom?
Yes.
When it's my birthday, do I get presents?
Yes.
I don't know what can have for my birthday.
I don't know what you're going to have for your birthday either. We're going to have to wait and see. She's so funny.
So, Brianna's birthday, Dad's birthday, my birthday?
Yep. And then Alyssa's birthday, Mommy's birthday, Jonah's birthday.
I know.
Okay. As long as you know. So, anyways, that was like one of the goals that I had, was I wanted to be a personal trainer. So, I got pretty proud of myself when I found out I could bench 480 with my legs. This is me on my back pushing up on my legs. Not just like, He-Manning it with my legs or whatever. So, you know, like I said, I'll never get back to that, which I'm okay with. I found out, unfortunately, I am a little overweight, so I'm a little upset with that.
I want her to have my thing.
No, I bought that for you. You don't give away your gift. That's not very nice.
But
You can share it with her, but you don't give it to her. It's yours.
But I know she likes it.
Well, that's okay. Maybe we'll get her one for her birthday. Maybe we'll get her her own.
I know.
Okay. No, I don't think she needs a lammy for her birthday. Well, I know. But just because she likes her doesn't mean she needs her. Sorry. So, I need to get back down. Not that I need to get back down to my original weight, because that's...
I'm giving Brianna this donkey because I already have a donkey.
Scarlett, we'll go to the store and get her something. You don't have to give her something out of your room. Keep your toys. They're for you. They were bought for you. We'll go to the store and get Brianna something of her own, okay? She got an MP3 player. That's what she wanted. She got it. She doesn't want toys for her birthday.
But you already got a donkey, so I'm giving her this donkey.
You don't need to give her the donkey. I appreciate you trying.
But she likes donkeys.
I appreciate you trying, sweetheart. We'll go to the store and we'll let you buy something for her. Don't give away your toys. Okay. Somebody gave those to you.
It's just I don't like this donkey.
Well, I'm sorry.
And I want Brianna.
No.
Can I cut this off? The little thing?
In a minute. I thought you were watching the movie with Jonah. That's why I started doing my video.
Oh. I was just coming in here and talking to...
What?
I was just coming in here and talking to...
Talking to who?
To you.
Okay. Well, can you go back out there, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. No, no scissors. Scarlett, Jade. Hey, no. Bring it here. She's trying to cut something off her toy, and she's going to end up stabbing herself like she did last time. Hang on just a second, guys. Child of mine. I asked you to wait a minute. Well, now you just cut a hole in his face. Go on.
Sorry.
Well, had you been patient, I would have cut it for you. Anyways, now I completely forgot what I was talking about. So I want to get back, like I said, not down to my original weight, because that's, like, asking way too much. And I'm talking, like, original weight from when I met Jason, because 4.6 ounces is just not realistic. And, I really want to find that shirt. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but it says, you know, I'll never get down to my original weight. 6 pounds, 9 ounces is just unrealistic, and I just started cracking up. I thought that was perfect. Because it's true. Everyone talks about getting down to their original weight, but you'll never get down to your original weight, because that's impossible. Anywho. So I just want to get back down to, not so much as, like, I want to pressure myself to be as tiny as I was when I met Jason. I want to do, like, okay, I'm going to lose 5 pounds. And when I accomplish that, I will do 5 more. And when I accomplish that, 5 more, so on and so forth, until I am where I should be weight-wise. Because weight has always been an issue for me as a kid. You know, I had the loving type of parents that always told me I was too fat. So, weight is a major, major issue for me. And, when I stepped on that scale, I just about broke into tears and went, okay, this is about the heaviest I've ever been in my life, and I need to do something about it before it does something to me. So hubby and I are talking about doing, like, you know, a simple exercise regimen that we can do. I can't walk too far because my knees and my back start giving out on me. But I figure if I do the physical therapy with my legs, fingers crossed it'll help strengthen my back a little bit, and I might be able to walk for more than 15 minutes, and, you know, then build it up to 16 and build it up to 17, so on and so forth, until before I know it, I'm walking for an hour. Now, I'm not, you know, I'm just being realistic. I don't like pressuring myself, because when I pressure myself, I freak out, and then I end up failing my goal, and then I get upset because I have failed, so it's kind of it's going to happen when it happens. I don't want to push myself, but I want it at the forefront of my mind that, look, this needs to happen, you know? I already did the quit smoking thing, so it's probably where I put a little bit of weight on, because unfortunately that does happen. And, you know, again, it is what it is. I'm not to the point where they're like, oh, well, you need surgery before you can have the back surgery. I'm not that heavy, but it's, again, still enough to bother me mentally. Yes?
Jonah's stomach hurts.
Tell him to come here.
Jonah, Mom,
Might just be a I need to go to the bathroom type thing. What's the matter, buddy?
it's just my stomach hurts.
When's the last time you went to the bathroom? Did you go to the bathroom? No? Did you eat too much? No?
I only ate the hot dogs.
Okay. Does your stomach feel like really full? No?
It just hurts.
Okay. Well, I don't have any tummy medicine. Only thing I can tell you is just go lay down and relax.
Okay.
Your tummy feels bloated. Feels like you got a lot in there. Sorry, ladies, if that grosses anyone out or is inappropriate at all. Again, I would edit, but I don't know how. But, you know, most of you are moms, and you can understand where I'm coming from. So, I feel a little safer to talk to you guys about that sort of stuff with my kids. Because you guys seem to know exactly where I'm coming from. Okay. I was going in my drawer for what? Other than chapstick. Oh, magnets. Okay. So going in there for these. And, because if I don't put them down now, I won't remember. Alright, just hang out for a second. Stay right there, don't move. And I think I'm going to do 3, maybe 3, because this chipboard's pretty thick. So, and I'm going to use, yep, I don't know where I put it. My desk is still a really, really hot mess right now. So, I don't know. I have my, oh, glossy accents, got it. Just kidding. And paper towel. Squeeze a little bit of that out, and put it right here, right. Oh, nope, don't do it, don't do it. Nope, stay where you are. Okay. I don't know if you guys, can you guys see what I'm doing, kind of, sort of? I'm so used to looking in front of me instead of to the side of me. If that makes sense at all. Because I've even put my camera under my camera. Oh, no! Oh, goodness. Catastrophe waiting to happen. I put because my laptop isn't as big as it used to be. It's like a mini one now that a friend of mine gave me. And, please stay there. I actually put it under the tripod, so everything is right there. Nope, that's my finger. Okay. Something like that. That looks really wonky, and I'm really glad that's going under paper because that does not look pretty at all. I am so bad when it comes to magnets. It's crazy. Magnets and I do not get along, and I don't know why. And I don't question them anymore. It is what it is. I just leave it be. Stay. Okay. And then I want... How do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to do... Probably not going to stay, though. I need to let these ones dry, don't I? Trying to think of the best way to do this, because honestly, I don't mess with magnets very often, and this is the reason why. Okay, so those are good there. And these will go here, and they go under the paper. So I'm doing that part right so far, I think. Pretty confident in that. Now I just gotta figure out. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing wrong. Well, that's okay. I want a stronger magnetize on this side anyway. I bought those flat washer things. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can find one amongst my hot mess of a desk. I bought... Oh my goodness, I'm gonna kick myself. I bought these. You see that? To go with the magnet. To, one, save on money. And two, blinding people. Sorry. One, to save on money, and two, to save on, bulk. So, I meant to put those down, but this will work just fine too. And the reason why I said I was going to kick myself in the face is because I've been looking for this tool everywhere. Couldn't find it. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought a new one. So now I have two. That's okay though, they're both usable. I will put them back in my drawer where they are supposed to go, and hopefully I will remember to keep them there. We'll see what happens. Can I lift up yet? Oh. No. Huh. Just kidding. Not quite. So I'm going to flip this over and let that sit on top of that like that, and I'll start measuring out my papers and things like that. And I don't know if we'll have a full complete trunk by the time we're done here today, but I think we're getting closer, which makes me very happy. And I want to do these on the side, and I want these on the front. Well, I mean, you know, like here. Yep, liking that. Okay, so these were 10 3/4 by 8 7/8. Okay, so I did write that one down. Okay, and I need it on both sides, and hopefully that's... Stay down, little buddy, stay down. I'll stay there and keep drying. I have two of them. So, not enough room on one little desk. It's actually not a little desk, it's a huge desk. I just have a whole lot of hot mess on it. Okay, scoot back, scoot back. Don't fall over, stay where you are. Okay. So this one is going to go, let's try moving this way. This needs to be 8 7/8 of this way. Okay. Oh, did I not cut that? Okay. I don't know what it is, but certain papers, can you guys see? Maybe. I don't know if you guys can see that. It leaves little fuzzies behind. But on other papers, it doesn't. So I don't want to switch it out if it's kind of sort of dull, if it still works. You know what I mean? Because I know, I got the tip that if your paper is doing that, it's because your blade itself is dull. but it doesn't do it on all of them, just certain ones. And I don't know what the certain ones are, because I ripped them all apart. So yeah, see, like that side wasn't too bad. I totally cut this the wrong way! Oh, man! And I only have 2 of those. Yes, dear?
I know what's hurting my tummy.
What's hurting your tummy?
Whenever I cough, I think it hurts my tummy.
Maybe your tummy muscles are hurting.
Ma,
What?
I just have one.
No, you are not having chocolate at 2 o'clock in the morning.
But
You need to be in bed. That's what you need to do. You both should be in bed right now.
But we're watching Baymax.
Okay, then go watch it.
You wanna go to bed and watch Baymax?
Sorry. So, this is why you measure twice, cut once, because I have no way to fix that now. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Okay, again, I'm gonna, this one, this goes this way. So, this is gonna be the front of my book, or my trunk, I should say. Can't see, it leaves behind all these little, no, you can't see, I was just kidding. Come on, get out of there. All these little, like, fuzzies, it leaves all that behind, it drives me crazy. Come on, out you go. Alright. Okay, so, totally screwed that up. My bad. What's really funny is that when I first started crafting, I'd be crying right now. Because I would be in, like, freak out mode that... What?
When the movie's done, can we play games?
Oh, no, when the movie's done, we're going to bed. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, dear.
Okay.
Okay. Crazy, 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 crazy. I gotta start figuring out what I'm gonna do with her, because she doesn't go to bed. Ever. Ever. I'm thinking I gotta get her tested for, like, insomnia or something. She doesn't go to bed, and then when she finally does go to bed, the second the bed moves, she's up. And she's up all day. And she doesn't take naps very often. She does every once in a while, but not very often. So it's like she never sleeps. Are you tired? No. You're not tired at all? No. Are you sure? Yep. Okay. And this one I want going this way. So this I need to cut here. So I don't know. See, like that one, it didn't fray at all. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing. Even my trimmer is picky on what I get to use. Okay, so there's the front and back on that. I'll stop with the cutting there, because we're already almost at 40 minutes. Of course we are. What kind of video would this be if we were not? This time I'm going to use the dark bark. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nope, my camera does not do that whole fancy focus stuff. One day I'll get that, though. And I like these because it pretty much eliminates the tool that you need to put the ink on. I don't have anything bad to say about them because I just got them, so I'm sure something will happen. Because that's just my luck. Like the whole pad will fall out or something. Not that it'll happen to anyone else. Just me. I am special that way. So yeah, hubby gave me a little bit of an allowance and I got to go buy some stuff. I was really excited. I ordered, I didn't order, can't say order. I bought a D-stash from Jaredelle, who is CraftyMe83 here on YouTube, and it was for her Spectrum Noir markers. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Still don't know how to use them, but now that I have more colors to choose from and, you know, a variety, instead of just 3 greens and 2 blues. I cannot wait to play with those a little bit more. And, oh, it's going to be one of those videos, man, I'm telling you. Get a little more practice in, and then I'll start buying some stamps and making cards and all that fun stuff. Again, I'm telling you, ladies, my wheels are spinning. I just don't know which direction I'm going. So, I thank you all for hanging in there with me and bearing it with me, because I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I said that in my first video, and I'm still capable of saying that today, so I don't know. Okay. So I'm hoping this is stuck on well enough that I can... Which side am I at? Oh. Oh, man, I'm glad I didn't stick that down. It would have been upside down anyway. Because this is my top. How we doing? Okay. So, those ones stuck. And this one ripped off. So... Oh, don't break nothing now. I'm going to, fingers crossed, glossy accent that back on. And because the other ones are there, it'll hold to where I can tilt this way and keep going. Hopefully that glossy accent is going to hold the way I need it to. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to stick this here. More fuzzies. This is the front. Yes, this is the front. Okay. And then, what am I looking for? Oh, tape. Oh boy. Sorry. Oh. Fun night. Okay, I'm going to stick this over here. Stay together, stay together. And I ran out of all sorts of tape. This is the only one I have left, which is what I usually use for my covers. And I'm out of everything. So I ordered some from Punch Place Plus. I cannot say that quickly because I get way too tongue-tied. So I'm very excited to have that come in. She has got really, really good pricing. I've never used her score tape before, but Amy from May Made It uses it all the time and gives good recommendations on it. So I think I ordered 8 rolls. And it was only like $30 bucks, shipping included. It was pretty amazing. So, very, very excited to get those in. And then I got some Lindy micas coming my way too. I'm so excited. That's awesome stuff for mixed media. And I want to try... seeing if I can make sprays out of them. So we'll see how that goes. As long as it goes as I've got it planned in my head, I'm good. If not, I have no idea what I'm going to do with them all. So, we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed though it works out the way I have it in my head. Because I was told that you can mix the micas with water. So, we shall see. And then I'm going to go with a little bit of this in the middle, because I finally got some ATG tape. I was like running bare minimum with I was out of everything. Everything. So, we all know why this is everyone's favorite time of the year, because it is tax season. And so, like I said, hubby gave me a little bit of an allowance and let me go buy some stuff that I needed, which was really, really nice. Because I don't get to do it again until next year. Oh, what else is going on? Is there anything else going on? Brianna turns 12 on the 17th. She's a preteen going on, 40, because she thinks she knows everything. And then, I've got Scarlett's birthday coming up, too. She's also going on 30. She's everyone's boss. Oh, Nikes. I need to pull this tape off because I forgot. I put this one on the wrong side. Nothing much exciting going on, just a whole bunch of doctor's appointments. I have a dentist appointment this week. Jonah's got his arm appointment next week. I think the following week we've got nothing, and then the week after that I get to go see, oh yay, the spinal doctor and see what's going on with all that. I'm going to stand up so if you guys see me, don't laugh. Can't push down too hard on it because that's the side of my book. So that's like flimsy on its own. I'm going to flip this guy over. Yeah, maybe. This thing is getting really, really, really heavy. Let me just tell you that much. Way heavier than I anticipated. Then again, I can't remember to account for paper, so. It's like I try to tell my kids all the time that, you know, just because you carry a cup of water, it doesn't make it heavy. But if you carry 10 gallons of water, it's extremely heavy. And I keep forgetting that paper is the same way. So even though it's really, really thin, you add two pieces together, and there's more of a dimension there. And that's where my measurements go wrong, because I always forget to account for how much thickness I'm going to be adding in paper alone. So. Oh, you know what? There was something pretty exciting that happened yesterday. Which wasn't really exciting. I meant to blog about it and I forgot because, yeah, I just kind of a nervous wreck yesterday. Anyways, so Brianna walks out, Jonah walks out, you know, I'm at the school picking him up, and Brianna walks out, and she looks at me and goes, "Mom, I need to talk to you," and all of a sudden just tears. Just tears, and I'm looking at her going, "Oh my gosh, what's wrong? What happened? What's wrong? What's going on?" She can't breathe, she can't, you know, I can't understand a word she's saying to me, and all I got out of the conversation was, "It's Adam," which is the same little boy she's had issues with since the beginning of the year. Well, it just so happened that Adam walked out when she said that, and he flipped a Yui and started screaming at me. And I just stuck my hand up and said, "Look, this is not the time nor the place. You need to go and calm yourself down, and I need to stay here and calm her down. We need to all just walk away from each other." "I don't appreciate being called a backstab and liar." And I said, "You know what? I don't know you from Adam, and I don't know if you are or not. It doesn't really matter. You need to leave my kid alone. Just leave her alone. It's that simple. It really is not that complicated. There are 60,000 other students in this school that you can choose to talk to. I don't know why you have to act like a magnet and keep coming back for my kid. Just leave her alone." Well, it just so happened he was standing in front of the principal's office when he was yelling at me. And I walked right in there and said, "Look, this is an issue. It has been an issue. And I'm about 2 seconds away from getting the police involved. Because if he thinks he's going to pop up like a balloon towards me, that little boy's got another thing coming." She goes, "No, I saw the whole thing." And I went, "Oh, great. So what do you plan to do about it?" "Well, there's nothing we can do about it until Tuesday." I said, "You realize this little boy lives on my, you know, close to my home. And, you know, I've been told already since the beginning of the school year that his mom is going to bring me something, and it's not good, whatever that was supposed to be. But I'm not going to sit at home and be paranoid and worry about whether or not these people are going to show up at my door. So this needs to get resolved, and it needs to get resolved now, or I'm bringing the police in." It's really that simple, which kind of ticked me off because every other day when we would have walked up to the school, there would have been a policeman standing there because there's usually, you know, a police car that sits right at the entranceway. So right when you walk up, like, here's the school, here's the parking lot or whatever. I walk here, the cop's usually sitting right here, and then the kids come out over here. So he's always sitting there. That day, he was not there. So I was pretty upset because I was ready to file the report right then and there. Okay, these are not sticking. What do I do? No! Don't do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, see? This is why I don't play with these things. This is why I don't do it. Can I not let it sit long enough? Like, what happened? The one stayed down. No, get off each other. Get off. You stay. Don't want to throw this magnet away because that would just be silly. So I'm going to try to wipe this off. And we're going to try it again. Because I want to be able to put my paper down. Oh, because we're already at an hour. Just kidding. Oh, oh my goodness, I almost dropped it. Almost threw it. Okay. Okay, cleaned off the paper from there. And I'm going to try this. Doesn't say anything about magnets. Doesn't say anything about metal. These glitter and, what side did I just pull that off of? Oh man. Okay, stay. Okay. Alright. I already know where they're going, because it's okay if there's a big old mess under here, because I'm still putting paper on top. See, this is the other issue I have. I hate how stringy it is. Because I do not want this to get glued to my other side. Hopefully I'm not ripping paper off. Okay, can you kind of see under there? Just kind of mushing it in. Do not glue to my paper. Don't do it. Okay, I see a bubble under there. We'll see what happens. If it rips up the paper underneath, it rips up the paper underneath. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to cover it up anyway. I just don't want it weakening my spine any more than I already have to. So, okay, I'm going to call it quits right there. And maybe possibly be able to sneak in another video tomorrow. I thought I was going to be able to sneak one in today, but I got really distracted because my kids aren't sleeping yet. Which is craziness because it's 2:05 in the a.m. and my kids are not sleeping. I think they're vampires. They just haven't told me, and they don't flare up and fire in the sun, so I don't know. Anywho, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, rambling with me, and hopefully this whole thing with this little boy gets resolved and soon, because I haven't had to talk about him in a while. I guess they were getting along just fine, and I don't know what went down on Friday, but they were both really upset about it and both irate and just angry. So hopefully, oh, there's no school on Monday. I have to remind myself because I will end up taking my kids to school on a Monday when they don't belong there. So I'm actually going to flip this upside down again and leave that. Maybe it seems to want to slide forward. Anywho, so I'll try to sneak in another video and we'll finish this up maybe tomorrow night, if not throughout the week when my husband works, you know, really late. Because usually if he works really late, that means I can sleep in just a little bit. Because he's got an internal clock. I don't know. He's up at 6:45 every morning. It doesn't matter what time he goes to bed. He might go back and take a nap later, but he's up. So as long as someone's up to take the kids to school, I'm good. So, yeah, if he ends up closing some night this week, I will try to sneak in another video. And fingers crossed I'll be able to work quick enough to get this finished. So, that's where we're at so far. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me and listening to me ramble and babble and go on and on about goodness gracious only knows what, because I have whatever this is called, tramadol running through my system right now. So I'm kind of loopy. So again, I apologize. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks again. Bye.